Just got off of work, going into the Target store to make sure we can get some of these new sets that came out today. I checked online, so they have some. Let's see what they have. Well, I wasn't able to get BD1, but I did get the Justifier day 2, so that's good. So now I just take time to look for BD1. Maybe I check a trip to the Lego store this week and get it, but I'm gonna build this tonight. It seems that there is a box in my way. Let me go ahead and shift this to the right. Hey guys, Lego Empire bringing you guys another video today. Today we're looking at set 75323, Cad Bane's Justifier. What can I say that this set is short of incredible? I know that Republic Bricks built his several months back, and it was pretty much to this scale 1-to-1 for what Lego built. And it's actually shocking. It's actually around the same price that his is. So I won't be building his version of it, as this set is $170 USD. It was released August 1st. And I think this one is enough for me. I don't even know where I'm going to put it on my shelves. It's probably going to go on a top shelf somewhere. Go ahead and go and show you the box. You get the front side here, so it shows, you know, all the ship here. It shows the Bad Batch set piece, or the display on the front here, and then also, as you guys can see, it shows all the figures at the bottom, and it has the red Bad Batch slant piece, or slant color there in like burgundy or like red. And then on the back it shows the Justifier landed at that Camino facility with Cad Bane and, oh god, I have like 7 of her now. Oh my god. Hunter. I can't believe I have to look at the front of the box. Fennik Shand, dude. She's like even in like 7 sets now. So it's Fennik Shand, you get Cad Bane with a new hat, you get Hunter, you get I keep wanting to say it like she does in the show, you get Omega, and then you also get Todo 13, the robot companion for Cad Bane. So, you know, you get technically 3 unique figures, but technically I don't count those custom mold as figures, they're pieces. But technically you get 3 custom figures, a new Hunter, well, the same Hunter we had before last year, and then the same Fennik Shand that we've had in every set, which I think is actually wrong. I think we get her hair in this set too. So she's different, but like not really. But definitely nice box art. Putting this down and looking at what do we actually get. So I'm going to give you guys a big old rotate here of what you have here. It's fairly big. It's about the length of my arm. And I have I like to think I have average sized like arms. The ship does have some functionality. So we'll actually get into that after we get to the figures. I have all the figures in the cabin up here just so I don't lose them when I was in transit. But I'm going to go ahead and put it into deployed mode, and then we're going to come back and look at all the figures. Alright guys, so starting from the, I guess in my opinion, the least interesting figures that we have. First one we're going to have here is Fennik Shand with her long black hair from Clone Wars, or from Bad Batch. She has the briefcase that the Kaminoans want, or the money, and they also have her with a pistol, and she actually has arm printing, leg printing, and back printing on this set on both sides, with the exception of her back legs. There's nothing there, obviously. So it's really nice we get a better quality figure than we had before, but I still wish we didn't have, you know, 5 or 6 of her at this point. And so next we have Hunter. They did actually include a mullet for him, with where you can see his Rambo-inspired headpiece. His helmet is the same as last year for obvious reasons. But as you can see here, his torso is just as shiny as ever. You know, leg printing, waist printing, chest printing. No arms, unfortunately, and back printing, where you can see the backpack is actually printed on there. Maybe someday we'll get a actually printed commando backpack, but it is what it is. Now, getting into the figures that people actually buy this set for, or that they care about, is Cad Bane. He has a new hat mold with the he's not using the Indiana Jones hat or his long flat hat from before.
His outfit is stunning. Definitely something that I would love to see what his episode 4 outfit would look like compared to this, or his Book of Boba Fett outfit rather, episode 6. And so here we have leg printing with bullets on the legs. We have waist printing, and we have chest printing with more bullets. The great print. Oop. Now he's ruined. Great printing. And then right here we have great facial printing. We do also have another, the hat actually, he actually does not have a second face. For some reason I thought he did, but I guess they just weren't able to fit it on there with the hat. And then also back printing with more bullets going all the way around for his bandolier. And I have him currently rocking both pistols. So pretty worth it for this figure alone because he's skyrocketed with Mandalorian, so there is that. You can have the hat lower, or you can have the hat be a little bit further back so you can see him. And then next we have the figure we should have had last year with the Bad Batch shuttle. We have Omega with her handcuffs. She has the short legs from like most Lego kids, or for like Yoda. We have the back printing. We have the actually different like dual colored, dual molded arms, which is nice. Printing would have been kind of neat, but the dual molded arms, I'll honestly take it. And then we also have chest and the no waste printing for obvious reasons, but definitely a good print all around just for her. And then we have Todo 360. So we have the front with the yellow eyes and a little bit of the belly there. And then the back is just kind of there. So all of the business is up in front, but still looks good. Now, throughout this set, I'll show you when we get to the interior over there in the ship. But there are things like this inside where there's like little containers with like thermal detonators inside. I'm going to try to get you guys a glimpse of this the best I can. But like little containers in there. So things do shift around. And then obviously we have Fennik Shand's helmet. And again, we have the commando helmet. So let's go ahead and get into the actual the ship itself, and then we'll get to my final thoughts.
Alrighty, so now that we have the figures out of the way, we can talk about the actual ship. Is it worth your money? Is it overpriced? So there's definitely good things about this build. I will say that first things first, these fold up. You can see the interior here. I'll hold it sideways so you can see it, but there's also, you can see there's the missiles there for the flick fire missiles. They have storage on the ship, which is nice. I always like when they include that feature when they can. You know, it's only a 1x1 Technic piece, so they could do that. So they should do it more often, but it is what it is. So very much when you look at this set sideways on like this, the wings are mirrored, obviously for price reasons, but they are mirrored so you can put the both wings together at the same time and just flip it or inverse the other wing and you'll get what I have. There's greebling here. There isn't a lot going on here. It's a lot of just Technic. There wasn't a lot of filler for obvious reasons. And then on the side, there's no greebling either. So, you know, there are some areas they cut corners. They definitely did a good job with what they have. I think my biggest complaint about the ship, honestly, is this part right here in the middle. This is just open. And, you know, they could have taken one or two plates and covered this or done something. But I think because this Technic piece is here, this tail piece that flicks up and down, they couldn't cover this without compromising the Technic. I don't think there's like enough give on those pieces for that to be a thing. So it is what it is. I feel like they could have tried to do something, maybe raise it by 2 or 3 studs and it'd be better. And maybe I'll do a run on that as well. I'll get more steel plates and I'll cover this up maybe. It's definitely one of those things that I definitely wish there was more to it as far as it goes with that. Besides like the lack of detail in like some areas, like that's kind of the only bad thing I have. You have guns on both sides. Like I said, these flip up. This moves down, up and down. On the back side of the ship, right here, we actually have a ramp that comes down. It doesn't go anywhere. It just goes to an empty
an empty. Well, actually, I didn't notice this before, but it actually goes all the way up to where Omega is, so it does connect to the interior. If you're, I don't think you'd be able to actually like, without taking off this top part, get up there, but it is there. You can go all the way through it if you threw like a stud through it. The only real play feature this set has, besides the stud shooters or the flick fire missiles, is in the front of the fuselage. So right here we have, get a little closer. So right here on the front we have, you know, the big old window where Cad Bane sits. So as you can see, some of the pieces in here have already come out of the containers because I'm lifting it up. It's fine. We have these really cool new stickers for the Republic like credit boxes, or like at least that's what it reminds me of. It also looks like medical supplies, so that's kind of cool from it's in there. They are not, this big slab in here isn't supposed to go in here. I think it's supposed to go in the back of the ship in the ramp area, but I just decided not to do that. I think it's cool to have it up there with Cad Bane. And then right here you'll see there's this red thing. If I pull this out, little window, Omega goes behind this like she's in the barricade from the show. So, you know, that's pretty neat. It's very secure. You just slide it on in there and it just sits comfortably. Definitely no issues with any of that. Now, as far as it goes with like, it's like I can actually get this piece out of here. I was trying to get some of the treasure out of here so you guys can see it, because I have to take that piece out for it to come out, I believe. Yeah, so it has a little, you know, little treasure-ish type of thing going on. Kind of like how some of the older Lego sets used to have, like gold 1000 coins and stuff like that with like some of the pirate sets. And so this piece just slides on the front like this, and you know, you gotta wiggle it a little bit because it is a tighter fit, but it goes straight back, and you just set it on top of that, and you wiggle these right here. If my build would work. There we go. And there we go. So it just sits on the build like that. If you ever want to get into it, you just take this, pull it up, and there you go. Do I think this set is worth the money? I would say this set would have been worth it at $150. And that's pushing it. $170. I would not buy this set at any store that you can't get a discount on. So if you buy this at the Lego store, if you have coupons laid up, that's fine. But if you're gonna go to Target, you're gonna go to Kohl's, I would say use Kohl Cash, use your Target red card. Definitely do not buy this at full value. I know people will, like I did, but it's a lot of money, man. Like $170. The ATT is $170, and that's worth it because there you get like 8 or 9 figures. This is just overpriced for the sake of being overpriced. But it is what it is, you know. I have a video coming out later this week, towards the end of the week, where it talks about pricing and why Lego is priced the way it is. You know, they always hear that saying of Lego is priced better than gold. So I'm hoping that video gets some traction this week. But yeah, overall this set is good. I just think that it has a lot of issues. The price, the detail isn't there. And again, another Fennik Shand, even if you give her hair, is still another Fennik Shand. I would have liked it if they tried to do something different with her. Maybe give her sniper rifle, but a pistol and a suitcase just isn't doing it for me. I would have also liked it if Hunter had his commando rifle. I really wish they would just make a custom mold for it like Clone Army Customs does. I think it's about time we had the commando rifle as in like Lego form. But yeah, overall I think it's an alright set. It's something that I feel like people should have in their collection, but I don't think you should pay full price for it when you do get it. Yeah, that's kind of about it. I mean, it's it's not detrimental, but the price is definitely a huge woof. But yeah, forgot to mention that the instructions are also white. They're switching to that whole thing. I know sometimes they do all black, sometimes they do all white. I think they're just trying to figure out where they can cut costs. But yeah, we'll love to see it. I'm broken. Typically when I talk this long, I trip up a lot more. So I'm surprised I'm doing this well. Anyway, I do appreciate you guys watching and tuning in. Be sure to like the video, punch the bell so you guys get all the notifications, and don't forget to comment below. Let me know what you guys think. And if you want to really help the channel, just go ahead and post it. You know, just put it out there. Really helps me out any way you guys can. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Have a great rest of your week. I will let you know that I already have the Jedi Starfighter completed, but I'm gonna do it probably on Wednesday, maybe Thursday, before I start working on the other video. But that's it. Have a good one, guys.